to and out of, including Boston, Philly, New York. It hasn't been much easier on the roads either. Spinouts and traffic jams have been a problem in multiple cities. Arctic air is keeping temperatures below freezing with wind chills below zero. We're actually under a wind chill advisory here in Washington until the middle of the day. Federal agencies in the nation's capital will
As I can show you
but they are under
quite clearly, folks.
In Washington, I'm Holly Jackson.
This is what's really going on with your weather being manufactured with directed energy. And wanted to first take you out here to the CONUS 2 merge reflectivity composite to show you where your directed energy weather modification units are being utilized today. We can see over here, here, and they came up with this new term yesterday as the snow developed a donut around Des Moines, and they called it a radar-induced Doppler donut effect or something like that. They made up yet another new term on Channel 8 by the weather guy there, John McLaughlin. He was going off yesterday, dedicated half his weathercast to trying to debunk us people that are calling in with challenges to their forecasting and their language on the news. I mean, we all know, and we can tell right here, all over the place, that these radar towers are used to modify your weather. It's not there just to provide imaging. Otherwise, you can't trust these images, right, folks? These are false returns. You know, and think about it. If you can cook a potato in your microwave, why, you can cook your atmosphere, too, and modify your weather with the same type of frequency. Okay, it's frequency that is interacting with your environment. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And I want to come out here to the wind map and just show you how it's perfect for geoengineering with the winds aloft. It's perfect for them to come up with these little snow events. If you see the counterclockwise rotation here, convergence here, it's bringing probably a foot of snow to New York. You see a high pressure that's in control over here, and then we have the low pressure, of course, that continues off of the Alaskan coast here, bringing rain actually to Alaska, not snow like we're getting here in America. We'll zoom on over here to the Asian Pacific and also down to Australia. We do see a low, and actually this weather is probably quite needed to the area as long as it brings some moisture. And we also have a low right down over here. For Asia, looks like pretty quiet weather for Japan. And though the Philippines are quiet for now, they are still getting inundated. Indonesia, Jakarta, the Philippines, they need some relief there. And we'll go ahead and scroll on over past Africa, Northern Africa, Saudi Arabia, Middle East. Everything looks good over there. And for the UK, just be ready for some offshore winds, and other parts of Europe also could experience some thunderstorms, I believe, today too. So be ready for that in your afternoon coming up. And well, there you go, folks. That's my zoom around the world here on the wind map. Got the serious convergence off the East Coast. It's pretty interesting to look at. So but it looks like that high pressure, though, off of the West Coast is still in control. So as long as that little high pressure there is keeping that low offshore, expect no rain for California as well. Just thought I'd put that out there for you. I'll go ahead and wrap this up here with the space weather report here out here on my favorite site, solarham.net. And we do have a little ramp up of solar speed, and it's approaching 600 k ms, kilometers per second, right? And so that is a little elevated. Could be a few reasons for that. We are having uh, some arrival of a CME today, and probably of this one or this one. That could be ramping up our speed and bringing our BC to a negative currently. I'd like to take a look at these maps, and yeah, it could be why here. The temp dips and it goes back up again. It's really interesting how these maps can give you the history, and very interesting though. So I wouldn't say that all is quiet on the sun. It's always interesting to come out and take a look on what's going on. So yeah, we have today is the 23rd, so we'll probably have this be coming in today. So that's what's causing some of these reactions that you see on the oval, and and maybe even some of the earth storming that's been going on. Okay, so there you go, folks. No real CMEs though to report. Just the ones that are seem to be elongated in time, so that's what's bringing us this energy here. So, well, take care, guys.